Hey guys, Thunderset here, bringing you more Blue Eyes. So we got tons of tuners and a new synchro monster, all for some Blue Eyes. Let's start with the boss. It's Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. So he takes one tuner and one non-tuner Blue Eyes monster, so he's locked into the archetype. Neither player can special summon two or more monsters at the same time. Sounds sexy, but it's not, because it doesn't work on navigation, so you're really not coming into play really ever. Once per turn during either player's turn, when an effect of a card in the graveyard is activated, you can negate the activation. That's the one that plays. That's the one that's meta. Very, very strong. During either player's turn, you contribute this synchro summon card, special summon one light dragon type synchro monster from your extra deck in defense position except itself, and it's destroyed during the end phase. So there's a few ways we can get rid of that destroyed during the end phase stuff. We can special summon our Spark Dragon and he can target himself with his own effect and won't be destroyed. Or we can just summon Azure Eyes Silver Dragon and he naturally won't be destroyed on summon. And then during your standby phases you can start summoning some Blue Eyes. Or during your own main phase, you can summon Michael, the Light Sworn. He can pay 1,000 life points, banish any monster on the field, but he will be destroyed in the end phase, so you gotta use him very tactfully. But other than that, we also have a Vermilion Dragon mech that we're going to be synchroing normally. He doesn't work with this effect, obviously, but he's perfect destruction, perfect monster removal, goes fantastically with alternative evolution. Very, very great stuff. So let's get to the new tuners. Maiden with Eyes of Blue, definitely the best one. When this card is targeted for an attack, you can negate the attack, and if you do, change the battle position of this card. Then you can special summon one Blue Eyes White Dragon from your hand, deck, or graveyard during either player's turn. When a card or effect is activated that targets this card, you can special summon one Blue Eyes White Dragon from your hand, deck, or graveyard. So just absolutely insane, guys. Negate an attack, switch position, summon a Blue Eyes from anywhere, or get targeted by a spell, get targeted by an effect, summon a Blue Eyes. It can be even your own effect, so it's so easy, so much synergy with everything this deck's trying to do. She's very strong. How else are we using these tuners? We have Sage with the Eyes of Blue. When this card's normal summon, you get to add a tuner to your hand. Very nice. You can discard this card, then target one effect monster you control. This is from your hand. Send it to the graveyard, and if you do, special summon one Blue Eyes monster from your deck. So it says Blue Eyes monster, which means Spirit of White can come from your deck. He can banish a card, but that's not the best part. If this guy targets Maiden, she will trigger her effect, summon a Blue Eyes. He will trigger his effect, summon a spirit. Get gnarly fields out there, guys. But to top it all off, we have things like Mausoleum of White and Protector with the Eyes of Blue. Mausoleum of White will normal summon additional level 1 light tuners, which is all our tuners, in combination to our normal summon. So that works out great because then you can target one of your monsters, throw a Blue Eyes to the graveyard, and trigger your Maiden with the target, and that'll special summon a Blue Eyes, throw a Blue Eyes to the graveyard for a potential Silver's Cry. Fantastic stuff. Now Protector with Blue, he lets you normal summon another tuner just like Mausoleum. So you can normal summon Protector of Blue, normal summon Maiden of Blue, then you can target Maiden of Blue with your Protector. That will trigger her effect. She'll special summon from the deck or graveyard. Then you can use his effect to special summon from your hand, hopefully a Dragon Spirit or something. Tons and tons of synergy. We're still using Stone of Ancients, mostly as a way to get alternative Blue Eyes back to our hand, which is absolutely fantastic. But other than that, he's still level 1 tuner, still has this special summon effect, just all over the place, guys. Look at all these tuners, it's absolutely crazy. But good synchro plays, don't need many spells, just gotta love Silver's Cry, of course, but you guys will see in the replays. Lots of crazy stuff. Blue Eyes is back. I don't know how meta it's gonna be. It's definitely gonna be floating around. I think it beats Dark Magician pretty easily, but I don't know. Trinity's gonna be back soon once Vion's here, and Trinity's gonna eat this deck up, so we'll have to see. Other than that, hope you guys enjoy the replays. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we are versus Zane. You know, that Cyber Dragons. Let's see what he's got for us. Pretty good hand. We have our Maiden and our Sage. They work perfect with each other, triggering each other's effects. That's going to be 2 Blue Eyes with plenty of synchros. Looks like we're going to get a double animation, guys. We get the new animation from the new Blue Eyes. I believe that was the Maiden's effect from the deck. And now we get the old animation from our hand with the old Blue Eyes thanks to Sage. Very, very cool stuff. 2 Blue Eyes, first turn. Both animations. Opponent starts with this core. Triggers a Veer. Searches Overflow, so we know what's in store. Now he sets 3. Now here, guys, I use Alternative Evolution first thing because he can't chain to that at all, so we're gonna get our pop-off, forcing him to use his effect. But we have a follow-up of an attack position Maiden with Eyes of Blue. He has no follow-up of his own. We get a Protector with Eyes of Blue. He triggers on the Maiden. Her effect special summons a Blue Eyes. His effect is going to special summon a Spirit of White from our hand. We get a Banish a back row. We hit a Fusion Support. Now we synchro off the regular Blue Eyes into a Vermilion. We get to destroy another back row. Opponent wasn't having it. Has to scoop. Great, great stuff, guys. Okay, here we are facing a Yami Yugi. Going first. He is indeed 30 card spell specialist. I have this Majesty here, but I generally just replace it with a second Mausoleum. But we're using Protector of Blue, so don't even worry about that. Then we normal summon our Sage. We hit our Sage with Protector of Blue. That brings out a Blue Eyes White Dragon. We went with the old school, so we're getting the old school cutscene. Now we have a Synchro Monster. First turn, Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. Very nice. We set our Majesty, but again, that doesn't come into play. It'll soon get destroyed by a Shiranui Squire Saga. So, she'll banish another Squire. In the end phase, we bring out our Azure Eyes. He threw away Avenger Monster. Then we're going to special summon a Blue Eyes with the Azure Eyes effect. Then we're going to bring out our Protector of Blue. We use our Alternative Dragon, pop the monster, then synchro off that Alternative Dragon into a second Spirit of White, swing at the boy, clearly lethal, he scoops. Great stuff, guys. Okay, here we are facing Little Yugi. Going second, going for a rank up. This deck's doing just fine for rank ups, you know. Here we have our Silver's Cry, the Wombo combo of Protector of Blue, and the Maiden he's protecting. So we normal summon him first, obviously. Normal summon the Maiden of Blue. Now, I don't think our opponent's gonna let me show you, but this is gonna show you the synergy of Alternative Evolution and having so many tuners, because you just bring out your Alternative Dragon, get your pop off, then you synchro summon into a Vermilion mech, pop off again, swing again, all sorts of crazy stuff. Look at this, 2 animations in a single turn, guys. We're the Blue Eyes Master. Alternative Evolution, we're gonna get that boy. That boy's gonna get popping. Then we're gonna be able to synchro. We got Blue Eyes waiting. We gotta have another Vermilion. We're gonna pop a monster and a back row. Swing for lethal. What a turn, guys. Great stuff. Okay, here we are facing Yami Bakura. Just trying to pimp them Dark Lords before they're gone. Try to get some rank while you still can. Oh, okay, I remember this replay. I saved this replay because this is like literally a perfect hand for Mausoleum. So you'll see why. This is like, couldn't get any better. So here, we're going to Mausoleum. Mausoleum's gonna let us normal summon and normal summon. Now we're gonna activate Mausoleum, target our Maiden, that triggers Maiden. So we're gonna throw Blue Eyes away, and we're gonna special summon a Blue Eyes. We're going with old school Blue Eyes this time. We'll get the old school cutscene. You could get 2 cutscenes in one turn, guys. Would you believe it? So there's 1 cutscene. I don't think we're gonna get 2 this turn, but yeah. We synchro off the Stone of Ancients. Now if I was really greedy, guys, after this first Spirit Dragon, we could just activate our Silver's Cry, bring out another Blue Eyes, synchro off a second Spirit Dragon, then our Stone of Ancients would activate. We'd have 2 Spirit Dragons and a Blue Eyes out. But I like this field a little more. We'll have our Girl out, we'll have our Blue Eyes, and we'll have our Silver's Cry. Hopefully we'll let our opponent get a little more reckless with his Dark Lords, but he actually has like no plays at all and just scoops because of our field. So great stuff, but I just want to show you that perfect Mausoleum hand. Like, that could have handled anything. Great stuff, guys. Okay, here we are facing Ishizu. Alternative Evolution just gets better with time. It's such a good skill now that we're really pumping out the tuners and getting the synchros off. So here we have Protector of Blue and Maiden with Eyes of White. Our opponent is Dark Magician, uses a rod to search a circle, uses a circle, doesn't gain anything, he actually chains Illusion Magic to the circle. I'm not sure what that does. He gets 2 Dark Magicians out of there, adds another circle. He needed navigation. Now he Dark Magic Veils a Dark Magician, seals my tombs. That's probably the best play he could make, but that's gonna get crushed by this new Blue Eyes. So we normal summon Protector, normal summon Maiden, use Protector on Maiden, that triggers Maidens. So Maiden's gonna bring out that new Blue Eyes. We get a new Blue Eyes cutscene. And I mean, even if our opponent had a live navigation, what is he gonna banish? You can't really banish any of these to really impact our plays. Now Protector of Blue special summons that Spirit of White. He's done for, guys. Easy scoop. Even if he had navigation, though. Imagine the navigation. What do you banish there that really stops my plays? The plays are going to keep going. We're going to destroy all your Dark Magicians. Dark Magician has a really bad matchup versus Blue Eyes now, guys. I wasn't really getting them too much tonight, but I mean, you know, it's Dark Magician. We're going to see him around. Other than that, Blue Eyes is back. I think this deck is going to have its clear weaknesses, but I think that's what Konami's whole plan was to leave Dark Magician as the top deck and then just release a bunch of decks that counter Dark Magician. So we'll see how that goes. But other than that, it's really fun, guys. If you love Blue Eyes, you know it's popular. Definitely at least get a few copies of the tuners. Plug them into your already established Blue Eyes. It'll work just fine, guys. You don't need 3 copies of everything. But other than that, hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.